Today by Key West Boats. Key West Boats, built by fishermen for fishermen. Visit Key West online or visit a local dealer to find the model right for you.
Folks, there's nothing I enjoy more than bringing my friends and sponsors on the show, and today's no exception. I got Patrick Sparks from Sparks Toyota, Brian Malcolm, his right-hand man, and David Montgomery from Ag South, and we're fishing the King of the Inlet at a Crazy System Marina, sponsored by the Murrells Inlet Rotary. Who knows what we're going to catch today, so you stay right there.
Reelin' Up the Coast is brought to you in part by Coastal Gas in Murrells Inlet. Free ice with purchase of 50 gallons of fuel. Located behind the Chamber of Commerce. And by Ag South, rural America's lender of choice for land, farm, and home loans. By Fishizzle Tackle. Reels are gonna sizzle when you go fishizzle. Visit fishizzletackle.com for your nearest dealer. By Ice Recycling in Lake City, South Carolina.
Guys, I know you've been on board with us for tournaments before, but today is no different, and terminal tackle in a tournament can make or break your day. What I've done is I had a little bit of a frayed leader, and I've cut my leader off, and now I'm going to reconnect my leader. I've cut about a 10-foot piece of 40-pound Seaguar fluorocarbon here, and I'm going to go ahead and attach it with what we call a double uni or a uni-to-uni connection. It's real simple. I've got my main line right here running straight down. I just made a loop with the tag end on my leader. I'm going to make 3 quick twirls around both lines, and I'm going to cinch it just a little bit, not much. Go ahead and wet it. Then I'm going to come down the line, keeping my main line straight, even with my leader, and I'm going to do the same down here on this end. I'm going to make a quick twist that's going to be running to what will be my rig, and I'm going to make 3 more twists right here. And I'm going to cinch that down just a little. Now I'm going to wet it. And then basically I'm going to let the knot tighten itself. Start pulling down. Pulling in, and you'll see right here it'll start cinching down. Now what I'll do is grab these tag ends, pull them just a little bit, and give it one more pull. And we've got a snug uni-to-uni connection. Go ahead and cut these tag ends down close. I don't want it getting up in the eyes there on the rod, having a chance of grabbing up. Then I've already got my Fishizzle 4-inch vertical banded skirt right here ready. We'll get this tied in. And I'm just going to do a single uni connection. Everybody's got their own knot they like and believe with. I believe in this one. It hadn't failed me yet. Again, wetting it. Cinch it down real good. Clipping down. And I'm going to grab me a Manhattan. Hang on.
You may want to look, because there may be something on that too.
Yeah. Yeah, y'all. This one's tight. This is.
Hey, y'all tracking that bait pod, right?
Yeah, it got
See it right over there.
There we go. All right. You're a good man. Thanks, Ace. Nothing like spending a great early June Saturday afternoon tournament fishing with your buddies.
With nice weather too. I mean, you can't say enough about that.
Oh, we don't even want to talk about what it is. We don't even want to talk about what it is.
You saw him?
Huh?
I just saw the tail.
I saw him. It's nice. It's a nice fish if you're fishing for barracuda.
Oh.
We'll get this back out the way here.
Yeah. Do you want to tell them how we were around that bait pod and how we ended up seeing this out there?
That bait pod had us covered up. We're fishing in about 55 foot of water, straight out of Murrells Inlet. Wheel goldfinch reef. No super private number. It's been such a slow king season. This time of the year normally we're wearing out the kings, and it's been extremely slow. We're trying some different stuff, and that's what you got to do in this. I mean, a lot of it's based on what you hear from reports and everything else. And yesterday, the boats fished yesterday, we didn't hear anything good. Now, if that was a king mackerel,
we'd be in the money.
It'd be a darn good one. Yeah, we'd be in the money. And what we'll probably do is once we get him up there, we're probably just going to cut him off. There ain't nothing we can do with him. We'll let him take the hook. God, but you get on these reefs this time of the year, and they're covered with barracuda. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
After we came up on that bait pod like that.
You're right. Oh, we go back and try that bait pod again.
Oh, we are, because there was other stuff in there. All right, let's hope he don't throw this hook at me. Did he hit the bluefish? What did he hit?
No, he didn't hit the blue. Did he? Yeah.
There we go. He's gone.
All right, guys.
Well, we'll get this thing rebaited with some fishizzle and get it out.
Reeling Up the Coast is brought.
You know, maybe they're for whatever purposes they don't necessarily qualify for financial aid. So
Right.
These the scholarships that we've been able to provide. We've got a gentleman from Socastee out there right now, graduated in 2009. He just completed his freshman year. We've also got another young lady starting this year. This will be her first year. So.
I need to get Brian. We got to get going backwards, buddy. We got to get going backwards here. I don't want to tighten up on him too much, you know.
Yeah, no doubt, no doubt. And you know, here's the other thing too with cobia. Like you said, when they're green, you gotta give them their space, because otherwise you're gonna get him on the boat and he'll beat you to death.
No, I tell you what, though, watching him chase that bait and watching that bait trying to get away from him.
The bait knew what was going on, didn't he?
Well, I like the way that we kind of outfoxed him. You know, he wasn't hitting that skirted bait.
Right.
Wouldn't hit it, or he'd come up and smell it, didn't want it.
And you know, and English, from having fished with you, and I've seen this quite a lot, that, you know, your plan to go out and catch fish in a certain way may not be how you end up catching that fish. So you got to be able to sit there and take a look at it and say, listen, you know, if that bait's not doing what I needed to do, let me try a pitch bait or a different skirt or whatever.
That's right.
You know, just to try and get your fish. But
and we've done that today. We've changed.
We've had to.
We've changed a lot of stuff today at different times.
We've probably done some things we said we weren't going to do today. You know, in terms of changing out skirts and how we were going to fish and where we were going to fish, but. You know, that's the whole thing. There is no standards out here. You got to be able to adapt, and nothing works all the time 100%.
Now, do you guys have a website for the charity?
It is, yeah. It's SparksFamilyFoundation.com.
SparksFamilyFoundation.com, and it's in March, right? The tournament.
The last 2 years have been in March in Pine Lakes. We partnered up with Burrs and Chapin, and they've been fortunate enough to work with us on that. So we've had it at Pine Lakes the last 2 years. Outback has been generous enough to work with us the last 2 years too, and provide lunch for us after the tournament. They'll come out and they're cooking steak and lobster for us. So we intend to make this an annual thing, and we'd love to have, you know, our envision or our thoughts are to be able to have multiple people on scholarship at any given time at Coastal. So you know, I'd like to see the day where we've got 4 or 5 different kids out there who are needy kids who belong, you know, in a higher education level, to be able to go out there and receive a scholarship, and as long as they keep their grade point average to the level that Coastal requires them, and as long as they adhere to the faculty guidelines, they've got a full 4-year ride. So
that's great. That's great. And in this economy and in these times, you know, college is not easy for a family to pay for. It's not.
And, you know, there are no guarantees anymore either.
That's
right.
You
know, from the economic market out there. The college education gets your foot in the door, but it doesn't guarantee anything anymore either. So
no.
Yeah,
well, I enjoy being involved in it. I get to go out and hit on a par 3, and some of y'all don't know, but I used to play a little bit of golf, not much, but I've helped a lot of teams out there.
Yeah, absolutely.
I've helped a lot of teams, and I'm hoping that you'll be able to help me gaff this fish here in a second. It looks like we're getting close to him. We should be close to finishing this little battle.
Should have a pretty good view of him there too.
Yeah,
nice sized fish.
I mean, you know, a lot of people say, I mean, I have charters and people that have never caught one before talk about the sharks that swam up behind the boat. The sharks that swam up behind the boat. And they do, in a lot of ways, look just like a shark. I mean, you can, you know, I know you can't, I don't know if you can see real good with that sun on the water like that, but they do look a lot like a shark, except that dorsal fin is way back. Oh, he's hooked way down. All right, here we go. We're going to have to get, watch out for the step. There we go. All right. Somebody needs to come around and open that fish box for him, because it's got to go in the fish box.
It's all right. I got it.
Oh, I'm about to hit the roof here.
It's all right. We got time. You feel like he's hooked pretty deep, Ingles?
I feel like he's hooked pretty good. Look at the little sucker fish swimming on him.
Swimming behind him.
Yep. All right, come on. Yeah, he's hooked pretty good. And fortunately, we don't have any of the line, well, until right then, rubbing against him. All right, we don't want him to dive. We don't want him to dive. Oh, he took off. He took off. Darn it. Here we go.
David, I'm gonna need that box here in a second.
Go over and around, over and around, over and around. All right, maybe we're going to end this thing now.
Yeah, we talked about it before, Ingles. He just
He just doesn't want to.
Yeah, every time he gets to the top, he's got to let off a little excess energy.
Well, you know what? You can sit here and look at that. I mean, that's just unbelievable. I mean, how can he do that? I mean, one of us is worn out.
What's that, fifth, sixth time he's going down on you?
Well, this season I upped my main line on my rods to 30 pounds, which I used to just keep 20 pounds on there.
Right.
I upped to 30 this year, actually just for cobia. And you know, a lot of times in this water in here, we'll catch dolphin and stuff. So I wanted something a little bit heavier. But you know, with that 40-pound fluorocarbon leader rubbing against his back, it could easily get cut.
Yeah. And there.
All right, here we go. Here we go. He's about worn out.
You okay with this side?
There you go. You got him. Over him. No. Oh boy. You got him. Go. Everybody watch out. Everybody watch out. Ag South for having us out today. And
man, I had a blast.
I tell you what, I'm sorry you didn't get to reel in a fish, but your gaff move on my cobia put that fish in the boat. You know, well, wait a minute. I know Patrick gaffed it, but if you hadn't pulled that thing over the gunnel to get it up there in the front, we would have never got it. It would have been flopping around.
It was a team effort, no doubt.
I'll tell you what, we know now that we don't want to put a green cobia in the boat, and you saw why.
Yes, yeah, that's the first cobia I've ever seen land, and yeah, that's a valuable lesson.
A lot of grown men went running, didn't they?
Yeah, it did.
And I was one of them. But I didn't scream like a little girl.
No,
I didn't.
A lot of blood on the boat, and we ran fast, but yeah, that's pretty wild.
Well, I'll tell you what, I enjoy having Ag South, and you and I have become great friends through this.
Yes.
Ag South, you know, to a lot of people is different things in different parts of the state, and you do a lot for a lot of my viewers that are rural households that are hard workers. What exactly do you do in getting these guys into farming and everything else?
Well, my office is in Lugoff, and where we have Kershaw County, Fairfield County, Richland County. And man, the great part about us right now is we're still loaning money. A lot of banks kind of shut down. We've never slowed down. We do a lot of lot loans, farm loans, large acreage, poultry, doing a lot of timber right now. So we got a home loan division that's doing home loans on the secondary market. So we kind of cover the gamut when it comes to all that. So we also pay a patronage, which our profits and our owners, our customers are our owners, and our profits go back to them, which is a pretty neat deal.
That is a good deal.
Instead of, you know, Wall Street that's coming to the local guys.
That's a real good deal. Now, our viewers in the upstate, our viewers down here, they can go to agsouth.com.
Yep, agsouth.com, and you can see all our offices around there. Whatever your closest office is, give them a call, and they'll help you. We're a great group of like family type business. So
I know everybody at every branch knows each other, because you've had me trying to take a couple out fishing at this point in time, and you guys are all good friends. Well, listen, I enjoy and appreciate you guys being involved in the show, and listen, we're going to do another tournament at some point in time. We didn't do it. It's tournament fishing, you know?
It's tournament fishing.
When you go out there, you're trying to catch the biggest fish. You're not trying to catch the most.
That's right.
And
I've caught enough fish with you.
Well, you've caught enough fish with me, but it would be nice to go up and weigh something. We're finding out right now that 21 pounds is the winning kingfish. 21 pounds. I mean,
which is that?
You know, we lost a couple. We lost a couple real nice cobia, I think, that broke us off, and we got the one in the boat. That's right. I would guesstimate 38 to 40 pounds, but we had a great time. We were on the water, a bunch of friends. I mean, it's so fun having Sparks Toyota and you together out there. And you know what? We'll be back on the water again someday, won't we?
Sounds good, man.
Oh man.